to Aunt Betty's Stories. Today is September 22nd, 2019. The story we're going to share today was written over 15 years ago by my son Erich Alley and myself. We had a tradition of telling stories at bedtime. Sometimes we'd read a book, sometimes we'd make up a story. For instance, sometimes I'd start out with, "Once upon a time there was a prince named," and Erich would fill in the blank. This slowly progressed over the days, and we would fill in different words, kind of like in playing Mad Libs, until we got to the story of the magic cat. And we had written it down, and Erich did the illustration. I do not have the illustrations anymore, so I'm going to use photographs to tell the story. My reason for telling it today is threefold. First of all, it's a tribute to Erich's birthday. He would be 29 years old had he lived. The last birthday we spent together was 10 years ago. We went to a Bowling for Soup concert. Secondly, is to remind everyone how vital it is to tell, create, and share stories. Everyone has a story inside. And thirdly, is to mention how important it is for parents to read to their children. You don't know what to expect in life. You don't realize how short of a time you have with your kids. So enjoy spending time with loved ones, and of course, come up with your own good story.
Erich and His Magic Cat, written by Erich Alley and his mom Betty. Once upon a time, there was a handsome boy named Erich who lived in a small village. Erich had the most beautiful cat that ever lived. Her name was Skylar. Skylar gained magic powers when she wore her baseball uniform. One day, Erich snuck up behind Skylar and whispered, "Magic cat, magic cat. I wish I had a motorcycle like my dad's." Skylar went out to Steve's motorcycle and climbed on top. Then waving her paw over the cycle and purring her magic purr, poof! Erich was suddenly riding a mini bike around the front yard. Another time, Erich asked to be as smart as Bill Nye the Science Guy. "This will take some work," said Skylar. "Lie down and let me lick some sense into you." She licked and licked, using her rough tongue to put knowledge into Erich's brain. When she was done, Erich was in a suit. He started telling her scientific theories like the law of conservation of energy. They also spent time rescuing animals. "Follow me," said Skylar, "and be careful with that robin. He's safe for now, but we have to keep him away from the other cats." They put the robin in a cage and built him a nest when it was time for Erich to go to sleep. There's nothing like a boring textbook to put a boy to sleep. The end. Keep watching for more pictures of Erich. At age 1, he loved looking at fairy tale books. At age 4, we were reading together many hours a day. At age 9, he read all the Goosebumps series. Here he is at age 11 reading to the new kitten Angel. Erich often read to his cat. She was always patient with him. "I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know who holds tomorrow." That was the Spring Picture 2002. The saying is something none of us can take for granted. Erich passed away at the age of 19. Skylar died a few years after Erich. Together in heaven, I know they are still making stories. Miss you both. Love, Mom.